Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to the ashcashshow.com, subscribe to the podcast. Go to ashcashtv.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are live and direct, ready. It is a manifesting money Monday. And we are hyped. We are happy to be here. If this is your first time tuning in, then thank you. Welcome. You are part of the family. If you are back, then welcome back. You also are part of the family. You know you're part of the family. Mind Right Money Moguls in the building. The show is broken down into 3 segments. We got segment number 1, which is our financial inspiration. Segment number 2 is our financial news, and then segment number 3 is our Ask Ash Cash, where we open it up and you ask any questions that you may have. I'm hyped. So listen. Couple of things, right? So you got, first and foremost, I gotta do the inspirational word of the day, but first and foremost, make sure y'all go to the mindrightmoneygame.com. Take the prosperity challenge. I've been talking about this a lot. I'm telling you, right? So I think we all have everybody goes through the same thing. There's no nobody that doesn't go through the same thing. We just may be going through it on different levels, right? While somebody might be like, man, I'm having a hard time manifesting $10,000. You know, for other people, $10,000 is nothing. You know what I'm saying? They like, damn, I can't make $100,000 this month, right? So let's say for instance, like, let's talk about like Mailbox Money Academy, right? In Mailbox Money Academy, our goal is to make 6 figures in 6 months, right? And so the goal is to make 6 figures in 6 months, and so we've been, working with everybody in the group. Everybody's at different spaces, and that's just where we at. But I know, I'm amongst circles, and I'll be honest with y'all, I'm amongst circles where I'm having conversations with people about making $100,000 in a month, right? And so, I don't talk about like how much money, and all that stuff, but I will say that I've had conversations with people, and I'm like, yo, like, I need to hit that 100K in a month, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a month. Fast shout to Brother Ben X. Like, Brother Ben X just did a 50K challenge. He's doing a 50K challenge, and he's like, yo, I want to hit 50,000 in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, as it relates to money manifestation, it doesn't, the number, like, the focus is the focus, right? Whatever you focus on is whatever you focus on, right? And so, I mean, I'll tell y'all, like, once upon a time, like, making 20,000 in a month was like foreign. Was like, damn, yo, you can make 20,000 in a month? Like, that was foreign to me. But now my goal is to make 100,000. Like, I'm like, yo, I want to make 100,000 in a month. You know what I'm saying? And then other people are like, yo, can I make, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, can I make, 100,000, can I make 100,000 in 6 months? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do in the Mailbox Money Academy. So I say all that to say is that with the Mind Right Money game, I know for me, that has helped me a lot, right? Like, that has helped me a lot. And the reason why, Lord, trying to make 2,000 in a month, I mean, you know what I mean? I think you get what you believe. That's all. I'm gonna keep that there. If you believe that making 2,000 in a month is like difficult, then that's what's gonna be. I'll be honest with you. If you think that making 100,000 in a month is difficult, then that's what it's gonna be. If you think 20,000 in a month is difficult, like, that's what's gonna be. Like, whatever you think is possible and not possible, that's what you're gonna get. I'm telling you that from experience, right? I remember, and not too long ago, I remember, like, making 2,000, off of my digital products, right? Or like making, let me not say that, because, yeah, I remember making like $2,000 off of something that I created in a month was like a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this like it's not a big deal anymore. It's still a big deal, right? I mean, it's relative. Let me just say that. because I don't look at things as big and small no more. I just look at things as supplements to what I'm asking for. So it's not a big deal. Let me not pretend to let me not dumb myself down. Let me not pretend. It's not a big deal, right? It's not a big deal. And make some money moves. Nah, facts. Let's one of a kind. Let's talk. But like once upon a time, like making 2,000 was like a big deal. Like, oh my God, yo, I'm gonna make 2,000. You know what I'm saying? And now, to be honest, like that's no money. You know, and I'm saying this lightly because I want to be disrespectful to those who still could, you know, who are still on that plane, right? Because $2,000 could change somebody's life, right? $2,000 in a month could change somebody's life. So I don't want to say it in a way to sound like I'm looking down upon anybody. I'm not. But what I'm saying is that when you start to realize your power, and when you start to you know, realize like, man, whatever I focus on and whatever I ask for is what I'm gonna get. That's where you're gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? Ashley One Blair says, "What's on your shirt?" It says, "Banks don't recognize street credit." So go ashcashmerch.com. You go to ashcashmerch.com. It says banks don't recognize, you know, street credit. And so I say all that to say, is for me, the prosperity challenge has worked, right? And so go to the mind. Anybody who's having a mindset, like, who's like, yo, I need to get my mind right. I need to be able to get, you know, I need to get more money. I would take the mind right money game, right? Go to the mindrightmoneygame.com, right? And the reason why I say that is because the prosperity game is a way for you to spend and circulate your money, and removing the anxiety about it, right? You know, you have to remove, say it how it is. Those that get it will get it. I'm all ears. So let me tell you, right? So thank you, Virtuous. I needed you to tell me that, because you know, I just got to tell it how it is, right? And so I remember, and so I'll say this. I remember, and my first lady could attest to this. I remember where we used to get anxiety going to big houses, right? And so we've always been like manifestors. We've always been like people who were focusing on more, because we just knew that life could give us more, right? And so I remember when we lived in New York. I remember us, you know, we were always homeowners, you know what I'm saying? So we always owned our home. But you know, in New York, you can't really get a decent house for a decent price. Like no cap. Our first house we bought for like $425,000, and it was a shoebox. Like, it was nothing. Like, it was small, right? And so we used to make it a thing. Like, we used to make it a thing on the weekends to drive to, like, you know, expensive neighborhoods and bigger, buildings that had doormans and, big houses, and just ride around and try to, get used to accepting what abundance looked like. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you. I remember one time it was this $3 million home in New Jersey. That had like a boat, a lake house. It was nice. It was for sale. Yo, we pulled up to that joint. I had anxiety. Like, I'm talking about anxiety. Like, I had anxiety. Like, I could not. No matter how much I kept telling myself I wanted to live in a big house, or I wanted to live better, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between, like, thinking about it, but then really taking the action. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say act. Right? Action changes things, you know? And so I had to get used to it, right? I had to get used to you don't know this, but you have to get used to it. If you're from a certain demographic, or if you're not used to having stuff, that's the reason why somebody who's a millionaire, gets millions of dollars, and then they don't know what to do with it, then they lose it. You know what I'm saying? They lose it in about 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is that you get to a space where you're like you're comfortable, right? You're comfortable where you are. You know what I'm saying? You're comfortable where you are, and even if abundance is better, because you don't know it, you start to you start to self-sabotage. You don't want, right? You don't want comfortable. I mean, you don't want what's uncomfortable, right? And so, that's a manifestation trick. So we used to do that. So we kept doing that, right? We kept doing that. We kept doing that until we got comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we kept, because I didn't, I've never been in a rich neighborhood. I don't know what the people are like. You hear stories. So like I'm literally in a driveway, like, oh my God, what if somebody is, what if somebody, like all stupid stuff, like all rich people are racist. Like what if we get out the car and they just start shooting at us? Like I'm telling you stupid stuff that was going through my head. Like, oh my God, I didn't know. I'm like, yo, this is a $3 million house. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, this is gonna, you know what I mean? So I got anxiety, and we just kept doing it. We just kept doing it, until we just got comfortable with it. We're like not to stunt, but we live in a decent house now. You know what I'm saying? Like, my neighbors, you know what I'm saying? I could pan the video so you can see my neighbor's house, but I ain't gonna do that. But we live in a decent sized house now. Like, like the house is decent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a big house, we got 20-foot ceilings. I'm not stunting, but we got 20-foot ceilings just to kind of, let you know, like this is we got a decent sized house. And this is normal to us to the point where, this is normal now, right? And so what I'm saying is that you got to start being, and so this is actually a segue into what today's inspirational word of the day is, right? It says do you want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both, right? Do you want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both. We had to get to a space, right? We had to get to a space. Zoe Pound, yo, my guy Zoe in the building. My fault, y'all. I get excited when I see my day ones. Zoe Pound, what up, my G? Yo, Zoe, that's my guy right there, man. That's my guy. Salute, King. Salute, King. Y'all get hype. Y'all don't understand me. When y'all understand, we was outside, man. If y'all know, what we had to go through in Harlem for me to be right here talking my talk in a house that got 20-foot ceilings. You know what I'm saying? Like that's everything. And when my day ones are in the building, I feel even more better. So I mean, that's not even a word, more better, but you know what I'm saying. But here's what I'm saying, right? You want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both. You know what I'm saying? You can't do both. Yo, love you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy Zoe Pound, man. Love you for life, man. For salute, King. You want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both, right? You can't. And so we had to get to a space where we were uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like we were uncomfortable. It'd be great to see you get so hype about your day ones. Nah, it's a fact though, cause I don't think, and that's why I'm gonna write the book, cause I don't think y'all understand. Like, I grew up in the 90s and the 2000s. Like every summer, we ain't know who was gonna get killed, and we ain't know who was going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And so like you talk about pandemics, like we was going through pandemics, and so when we got, you know what I'm saying? So to see a lot of us still standing, prospering, doing well, like that's everything. Like that ain't. I don't sneeze at that. I praise God every morning. Like, you know what I'm saying? But let me stop getting sidetracked. So listen, right? We had to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to get comfortable. We had to get comfortable with abundance. As crazy as it sounds, like, growing up in a place, right? Growing up in a place where you don't see abundance. Abundance to you was a car. Abundance to you was fly, like people getting fly. You didn't like I'm just talking about me personally. I didn't know what abundance was. And so when I got to these neighborhoods, I was like, are the cops gonna stop us? Is it good? Like, I literally thought, like, if I bought a big house, I always heard about like the racist things and the cops and all this stuff, and I was just, the energy, right? The energy that I was given to it was not a good energy. But I kept having to do it. I had to face that fear because comfortable was what I knew. I knew, living on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when the first lady and I bought our first home, we paid $425,000 for it. But we was in the Bronx. We was in the Wakefield section of the Bronx, and it was like row houses. The houses were connected to each other. So even with all of that money we paid, we still didn't have like space. We still didn't have freedom. We still was around folks. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, we lived in a good neighborhood. Right? We lived in a neighborhood that was tree lined, you know what I'm saying? But we were still like stuck. We were still attached to each other. And so when I used to drive the Pelham, right? So if you know, if you're from Westchester County or if you're from the Bronx, then when I used to drive the Pelham, Pelham used to give me anxiety. Right? Then when I drove up to New Jersey and these $1 million houses, it used to give me anxiety. And so I had to start getting uncomfortable, right? I had to start getting uncomfortable. I had to start saying, you know what? I'm taking a long way home, right? If I'm going somewhere, I'm taking Route 22. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanna drive, right? I wanna drive through the nice houses. I wanna drive through the places where abundance is normal to them. And the more we did that, the more and more we got comfortable, right? The more and more we got comfortable, the more and more we started just getting used to abundance, and now got normal to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? 20-foot ceilings is a minimum. Like that ain't even nothing. I like we took a road trip and we was in a small cabin. I was looking at that bathroom like, what is this? And in no disrespect, but like the truth of the matter is that my closet is bigger than the room I grew up in. My closet, not my bedroom, my closet is bigger than the room I grew up in. And so I had to get comfortable with that. And once upon a time, I wouldn't even know what to do with that, right? And so what I'm saying to y'all is, do you want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both. Right? And what I'm saying is, and this is why I'm telling y'all, take the Mind Right Money game, right? Take the prosperity challenge, because the prosperity challenge also works the same way. Because I remember, right? I remember, right? And so Last King on Earth says you gotta stretch your expectations. That's a fact. I remember, like I was saying that to y'all before, I remember, making $2,500 in a month was a big deal for me. Like that was a good month. I'll be honest with y'all. If I make $25,000 in a month, then I need to get out of business. Like, what am I doing? Like that's not even acceptable right now for me at my stage. Like $2,500 in a month is not even acceptable, right? And so you got to start getting to that space though. Is what I'm telling y'all, right? I'm saying that as it relates to money, you have to start like increase your number. Miss Mac said, I'm trying to make $2,000 a month. You need to up that number to $20,000. You need to tell yourself, I need to make $20,000 in a month. Because if you up that number to $20,000, even if you make $10,000, you good. That's way better than that $2,000 you got. You got to up your number, right? You got to up your number. Get uncomfortable, right? Get uncomfortable with this big number. Go to sleep and say, $20,000 in a month? Get uncomfortable with that number. Ask yourself, how the hell am I going to make $20,000 in a month? And every day, I got to make $20,000 this month. 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 Every blessed day, just do that. Right? Because you're going to be uncomfortable. Your head going to hurt. In the beginning, your head's going to hurt. Like, damn, how am I going to make $20,000 in a month? Your head is going to hurt. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be stressing out. You ain't going to sleep. You're going to be thinking about it. right? But then eventually, the universe is going to get out your way. The universe is going to be like, oh, that's it? 20,000? Okay. And then now the doors are going to open. Because the reason why you're having a hard time making 2,000 a month is because that's what you're asking the universe for. You're asking for 20,000. I'm asking for 100,000 a month. Right? And that's just the start. I want to test the universe. I say, yo, God, what up, God? You said if I believe it's gonna happen. So what up, God? Give me 100 bands then. Right? Give me 100 bands then, God. Because I know what it feel like to make 20, you know what I mean? I know what it feel like to make 5 figures a month. Easy work. Yo, God, let me get that 6 figures in this month. What up, God? What you got for me? Right? And so this is why the mindrightmoney game.com download the prosperity challenge. That's why this is important, because I've spent millions of dollars already. Right? I've circulated millions of dollars already. And this is what the prosperity challenge does. What happened was it got me comfortable, right? It got me comfortable with, yo, if I was, so my ultimate goal, and I'm gonna tell y'all my ultimate goal, right? And it's gonna change. I tell you, once I reach it, it's gonna change. I promise you that. But I remember watching something with Susie Orman. I was reading about Susie. I don't know if it was I don't know what it was. It was like a report or something like that about Susie Orman. And they said Susie Orman had made $38 million in 1 year. And that was through her television show. That was through endorsements. That was through everything. And ever since I heard that, I said, yo, she got $38 million in a year for giving advice. And so ever since that, that's been my number. Right? That's been my number. $38 million. Right? So my ultimate goal is to make $38 million in 1 year. 38 million. That's my goal, right? And so I had to work my way up to that. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that, you know, if you do the math, right? Like 100,000, you know, making 100,000 in a month, that's I mean, I'm saying only in a, is all perspective, but that's only $1.2 million. You know what I'm saying? And so if I'm saying, yo, I want to make 100 bands in a month, then I'm only stretching to that 1.2. But then when I think about 38 million, in order to make 38 million, I need to get to that. I need to get to 3 million a month, 4 million a month. Not 100,000, but millions. I need to make $4 million a month. And so in the beginning, that's going to be uncomfortable. My brain is going to be like, damn, 4 million? How can I get somebody to pay me $4 million in a month, right? But I say all that to say is that when I did the Prosperity Challenge, and the Prosperity Challenge, what it does is that every day you start out with a certain number, right? It's easy work. I already know. I appreciate you, Last King. I already know. Like, I already know that, you know what I mean, in God's will, I'll make $38 million in a year. I already know that. You know what I'm saying? I already know that. Like it's already written. You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying was that what the Prosperity Challenge has done for me is, you know, the way the Prosperity Challenge works is that each day, you're given an amount of money, right? And then each day that money doubles, right? And then once that money doubles, you're supposed to take 10% and donate it, right? You tithe. You pay your zakah if you're Islamic, you Jewish, whatever. Like, you pay your religious place, or you donate to a cause that you care about. But 10%, you know what I'm saying, has to go. And then you have to spend the other money, and you have to literally put yourself in a space of spending that money. So just like how the First Lady and I would go to these neighborhoods and look at houses. It would actually graduate from us. So we went from looking at the houses to actually setting up, meetings and going to open houses. And, you know what I mean? I remember when we first got to Atlanta, we would go to open houses, $1 million homes, and walk around and, visualize and look at the pools and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so we started to do the math. Like, all right, so if I bought, like, even whatever you want, right? Luxury car, you want a big house. The prosperity challenge is going to allow you to do that, because what you have to do is that you have to really do the research, right? And so I know what my ideal lifestyle looks like, right? I know what my ideal lifestyle looks like. It's an estate on 40 acres or more of land. It is a multi-million-dollar house. It has a basketball court, a gym, tennis court, pools, a lake. You know what I'm saying? Like 40 acres. If y'all understand how big that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the ideal life looks like. I know what it costs already. I know what it looks like. I know what the cars, I know how much the cars cost. You know what I'm saying? I know what I know what everything costs already. You know what I'm saying? Scott said, just heard you on the radio. Love your energy. Salute. So I'm gonna tell y'all about that too. So salute to DD in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was up early, because I was on a national syndicated show. You know what I'm saying? Your boy moving up in the world, but I was on a nationally syndicated show, DD in the morning. So salute to Scott for checking in and tuning in. So yeah, I was on the radio this morning on DD in the morning. So but yeah. Right, so we already know what everything costs. We already know what it's going to do, and so the prosperity challenge has allowed us to do that, because every single day we had to spend the money, right? Every single day, it doubles, and so by the end, you're spending $33 million, right? And to the point where, with this prosperity challenge, I was like, yo, I don't even have nothing else to spend money on. You know what I'm saying? And so I employ everybody to do it, because what I was gonna say was, once upon a time, I used to make a lot of money, but I couldn't hold on to money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be able to make money, but for some reason, having more than $5,000 in my account was like a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my threshold. My threshold was 5,000. It was like, yo, if I got 5,000, if I got less than 5,000, I'm broke. That was my threshold. And so I had to up my number. I had to say, yo, I need that number to be higher than that. I can't feel broke. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? If you feel broke when your account is at negative, then you're doing it wrong. If you feel broke when your account has $1,000, or if you feel abundant when your account has $1,000, then you're doing it wrong. Your number too low. I need you to up that number. I need you to say, yo, you know what? Yo, I want to know what it feels like to have $10,000 in my bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to get to that space. I need you to get to that space. I need you to get to a space of having $50,000 in your account is nothing. Because when you're able to see that money and don't convince your mind to spend it, then you are truly in that atmosphere of abundance. Right? When you get to that space, when you can hold on to money, because abundance is natural. It's natural to have money. It's natural to be abundant. God wants you to be abundant. God didn't put you here to struggle. God did not put you here to struggle. I promise you that. It's in your Bible. It's in the Quran. It's in the Torah. It's in there. Don't take my word for it. It's in there. I don't care what you believe in. It's in there. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. It's in the Quran. It's in the Torah. God did not put you here to struggle. God wants you to be abundant. It's a fact, though. So if you in a church, if you in a mosque, if you in, if you in anywhere that is convincing you that it's okay to not enjoy abundance while you here on earth, then get out of that place of worship ASAP. We not singing to struggle. We not celebrating struggle. We not acting like struggle is okay. That's wrong. That is wrong. It's in your Bible. It's in the Quran. It's in the Torah. The law of attraction says it. It is a sin. You gotta live abundantly. And so take the prosperity challenge. Take the prosperity challenge, the mindrightmoneygame.com. You got I'm in Grace the DJ, what up? Now we got to get to that level. We got to. Because abundance is our birthright. It's your birthright. It's not something that's nice to have. Nobody's doing you a favor. Right? If you have abundance in your life, nobody's doing you a favor. It's your birthright. It's your birthright. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it though. But listen, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Do not take my word for it. Anything I tell you, I need you to look it up. Look it up. Right? Anything I tell you, I want you to look it up. I'm not telling you this because I just woke up today and it sounds good for me and I want no, I'm telling you to look it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you to read the Bible. It's in the Bible. I'm telling you to read the Quran. It's in the Quran. I'm telling you to read the Torah. It's in the Torah. Right? I'm telling you that at the end of the day, abundance is your birthright. And if you understand that, and even if you don't believe in God, if you say, yo, I don't believe in God, but I believe in the universe. You know what I'm saying? If you like, yo, I don't believe in God, I believe in the universe. Then even the universe tells you that. Right? Even universal law tells you that. That abundance is your birthright. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'll leave it there. That's my inspirational word of the day. We you know what I'm saying? You want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both. And I need y'all to stretch. Like this week, I need y'all to stretch. To all my people who your monthly goal is $2,000, I need you to stretch. I need you to up that number to 20,000. If your number is 20,000, if you like, yo, I make 20,000 a month, I need that number need to be stretched to 100,000 or maybe 200,000. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to stretch. Like stop. You know what I'm saying? You have not because you ask not. That's in the Bible. You have not because you ask not. I don't know what verse is that. Where my Bible people at? What verse is that? What verse is that? You have not because you ask not. What verse is that? Let me see. You have not because what verse is that? Where my Bible people at? Where y'all at? James 4, verse 2 and 3. Where we at, Bible folks? Good people. Ash is preparing us to have groundbreaking. You have to. Champions are made in the fourth quarter. Champions are made in the fourth quarter. This is it. Look. James 4, verses 2 and 3. You desire, but do not have. Wait, so you kill. You covet, but you cannot get what you want. So you quarrel and fight. You do not have because you do not ask God. When you ask, you do not receive because you ask with the wrong motives, that you may spend what you get on your pleasures. Right? Wait, where's the other one? Because there's another one too. Right? You have not because you ask not. James 4 verses 2. Right? And so my point is that what I'm saying, look it up. What I'm saying, right? And even in James 4, 2 verses 3, and this, I'm not trying to make this a Bible class, but I you know what I mean? Like I know my folks, my Bible folks are in the building. You know what I'm saying? But it says, when you ask, you do not receive because you're asking with the wrong motives. Right? You're asking with the wrong motives, that you may spend what you get on your pleasures. Right? And so at the end of the day, you know, what is your intention? And this is why the prosperity game is so important. Right? That's why the prosperity game says, you know, when you get the money, 10%, you get 10% away. Then you spend it. Right? And in the prosperity game, there's a prayer that you say. It's about your intention, right? I'm blessed because I'm not asking God to bless me for nothing, right? Faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking God to bless me with nothing. Anybody who like, if you tap in, you know I give. I don't even halfway give. I give. Right? Like I wake up giving. You know what I'm saying? Asking you, right? MJ the Soul says, Matthew 7 verse 7, asking ye shall receive. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not even saying just ask and it's go. No, you gotta give. Right? And so when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, yo, how can I be of service? Because the more I'm of service, the more I receive. I'm not in my bed, right? I just told y'all I woke up earlier than this, and I was on a nationally syndicated morning show, giving. Then, and in fact, fat shout to Didi in the morning. Thank you for having me. In fact, they was like, yo, can you come on at 8? I said, nah, I can't. I told a nationally syndicated show, that's how much I love y'all. I told a nationally syndicated show, a morning show, that I can't come on. It was 8:30, I think. I said, nah, I can't come on at 8:30. I said, I do a show. I do a show already from 8 to 9. I can't do it at 8:30. Can we do it before 8:30? Or can we do it before 8? Or can we do it after 9? Right? So I give is what I'm telling y'all. I'm giving. A nationally syndicated show hit me and say, yo, we want to amplify your voice. Can you jump on? I need you at 8:30. And I said, nah, I can't do 8:30. I said, you know what I'm saying? So they like, I bet. Right? Because when you give value, they like, yo, I bet. What time works? They said 7:30. I said, perfect. Let's do 7:30. So we did 7:30. Right? So I'm telling y'all, and so fast out to Scott. So like Didi in the morning. I was just there this morning. Right? I'm telling y'all that to say that this ain't for show, y'all. Like I'm not telling y'all one thing and doing something else in the background. I'm blessed because I'm a blessing. Because I'm dedicated to the people that's dedicated. You know what I'm saying? I'm dedicated to the people that's dedicated. Period. There's nothing that there's no shiny object that you could flash in front of my face that's gonna make me say, oh, not because I'm already I'm already doing God's work though. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'm operating in my God self already. So what else is there? If you operating in your God self already, what else is there? I'm good. Right? And it's better than all. I don't gotta choose. I don't have to choose. The universe is abundant. And so that's why I was able to be on a nationally syndicated show and Ash Cash show. I didn't have to choose. I didn't have to say, all right, y'all, we're going to take a pause today. Nah, fam, we doing both. So now I'm reaching the nation, right? Now I'm reaching the nation 2 times. I'm blessing 2 times. So that 100 bands in a month is nothing. Easy work. That 100 bands in a month is easy work. Because when you know your value, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all that start getting comfortable being uncomfortable. That $2,000 a month, that's like y'all could do better than that. You got to up your number. Let it hurt though. It's going to hurt in the beginning, right? Growth isn't always comfortable. Growth is not always comfortable. I mean, in fact, I use the caterpillar and the butterfly example all the time because it's the best example. Yo, hold on, Living Waza. How you know that? Yo, hold on, chill out. Yo, I gotta look you up now, Living Waza, because Living Waza just said, yeah, you need that G-Wagon. But how you know that's not, let me, wait, hold on, B. Hold on. That's getting spooky now. Hold on, Living Wiser. I got to look you up now. Who's Living Wiser? You need that G-Wagon? Hold on. You in my business. Cause that's already written. I gotta look you up, Living Wiser, cause you know some inside stuff right there. It's getting spooky. Wait, oh, my fault, cause that just threw me off right there, cause Living Wiser was like, yo, Living Wiser. So I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, because like literally, and that's why it's spooky. Literally, I was on the Benz website. I was on the Benz website looking up the white G-Wagon, and I was kitting it out so I could know how much it costs this weekend though. Like that's this weekend. I'm saying like this weekend. I was on the Benz website looking up a G-Wagon. So when you say, yo, you need that G-Wagon, I said, hold on, Bridget, slow down a little bit. Now this is getting spooky. It's getting spooky, a little spooky. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't talked to nobody about the G-Wagon. No, only the household know about the G-Wagon. Nobody outside of the house know about the G-Wagon, the white one. What's the color? The coffee color. With the espresso and black leather. I didn't tell nobody about it. I didn't tell nobody about the white G-Wagon with the espresso. So that's spooky. Nah, that's confirmation. That's exactly what it is. Because I already did the math. So it's actually saved. Like I designed it already. It's saved. You know what I'm saying? Like it's saved in my Mercedes-Benz thing. I bought mine with my prosperity challenge this weekend. Oh, salute. I'm telling you, the prosperity challenge is everything. Yo, I didn't even get to talk about Trump today. I didn't even talk about Trump. We'll do it tomorrow. Cause we was in the bag today. Sometimes when the spirit talks, you gotta let it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it. Sometimes when the spirit talks, you gotta let it. That's spooky though. I'm about to look you up still though, Living Wiser, cause I'm like, wait, hold on. How you know about the G-Wagon? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we both getting ours. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? So I want anybody, right? Everybody who is focused. You know what I'm saying? If your number is 2,000, that needs to increase. That number needs to be 20,000. If your number is 20,000, that number needs to be 200,000. I was talking about the chrysalis, right? Real quick, right? I'm talking about being uncomfortable, right? And so you gotta know, right, that do you want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both, right? Do you want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both. You have to choose, right? This is one of those things where this is one of those times I'm going to I'm going to contradict myself, because I always say abundance is your birthright and is better than or. But this is the one time I'm going to contradict myself, because there's another time, because love and fear can't occupy the same space, right? So you can't have love and be fearful. So and is not better than or in that space. You can't be comfortable and grow. They don't occupy the same space. Comfortable does not equal growth. Uncomfortable equals growth. So I need you to start getting uncomfortable. I need you to start getting uncomfortable with your dreams. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Period. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. Period. If you're looking at your dreams and aspirations and you're like, oh, this is easy work, it's not big enough. Your dreams are not big enough. Right? Looking at making $38 million in a year, you got to get comfortable. You got to get comfortable being a millionaire. You got to know what it feels like. You got to understand what it feels like. You got to know the blessings that come with it, how much people you could help, right? Like the lives you could change. Do you understand? Let me explain something to y'all, right? Do you understand that that's how I know, right? Making $38 million a year means that I'm going to give away $3.8 million. That I'm going to be able to bless a place of worship, a school, a organization with $3.8 million. See, a lot of people look at the other way. You know how much people, you know how many people I could hire with $38 million? You know how many lives I could change with $38 million in a year? Right? That's what I focus on, because I know that the more I bless, the more I'm gonna be blessed. So I don't even look at like, yo, you know what kind of car I could drive? You know what kind of house I could live in? That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. You know how many people I'm blessing? You know how many people I'm gonna bless with $38 million in a year? Like, that's, yo, I'm more excited about that. I'm not the house. The house is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, the house is great. The house is great. But the blessing comes in service. You know what I'm saying? And so I need y'all to up your number, right? Because your intentions, right? So what did the Bible verse say? It says, you do not have because you do not ask God. When you ask, you do not receive because you ask with the wrong motives. What is your motive? You asking so you can stop living paycheck to paycheck? Nah. Why are you asking? Are you asking because you have service though? Because what good is gonna come of the world if you're not living paycheck to paycheck? All right, cool. You're not living. All right, good. You're not living paycheck to paycheck. All right, now you can breathe. Okay. Now what? Now what? Now what? You asking? Oh, I want a better car. How are you serving the world with a better car? How are you serving the world with a bigger house? You're not serving the world with that. You're serving yourself, and your motives are wrong. Your motives are wrong. I don't lead with self. I get blessed as a byproduct of service, though. Make that 100% clear. These blessings don't come to me because I'm asking God for a G-Wagon. Let's be 100% clear. 100% clear. I'm not asking for the G-Wagon. The G-Wagon is that's light work. God said that's it? With the lives you changing, a G-Wagon, that's all you want? All right, go ahead, man. Easy work. That's easy work. That's not what I'm asking for. I say, yo, God, yo, keep me in good health so I can wake up every morning and bless the people. I say, yo, God, keep me in good health so I could be a demonstration. Yo, keep me in good health so that the little ones, my daughter, my son, could be better than Ash Cash, to be better than my wife, better than the first lady, right? Keep us in good health. You know what I'm saying? Like what Holmes said? Yo, I don't want much. Yo, I drove every car, right? Like, I don't want much. I didn't wake up early to be on a nationally syndicated show, right? Talk my talk with them, then jump off and jump back on with y'all, then jump off, then do homeschooling, and then jump off and then answer client emails. Like yo, it ain't about the G-Wagon. It ain't about the G-Wagon. That's light work. It ain't about my 20-foot ceilings. That's light work. I'm blessed because I'm a blessing, though. And I lead with that. And so what you asking for, right? What you asking for? If you saying, God, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. God, I wanna pay off my debt. And I no disrespect, but let's up your ass, please. If it don't apply, let it fly. But please up your ask. Right? Please up your ass. Stop asking to get out of debt. What? Like, God did not put you here to get out of debt. God didn't put you here so you could, no, abundance is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. So what are you giving? How are you making the world better? How are you using your talents? Period. How are you using your talents? If you know, you know. All right. I got to go, y'all, because I got homeschooling. I need some water, too. My fault. If you know, you know. How are you using your talents? How are you using your talents? You're so listen. Asking ye shall receive, and you asking God to be debt free. Word. That's how you do like that. I know God like word. That's how you do me. I gave you this talent. I made you prosperous. I gave you this brain. I gave you these ideas. I gave you these products and services. I made you, listen, I made you in the image and likeness of me. This is God saying. God said, I made you in the image and likeness of the Most High, and the most you asking me for is to get out of debt? Paycheck to paycheck? Like that's it? You using your wish on that? You're not saying, yo, God, please amplify my talent? Please allow me to help others? All right, my head is hurting right now. I gotta go. Coolio means it's getting too hot. If Faith had twins, she probably had 2 Pacs. Get it? 2 Pacs. Y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking. Thank y'all for allowing me to move in my purpose. Thank y'all for allowing me to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Cause I promise you, at the end of the day, coming from where I come from, these blessings is because I'm being a blessing every day though. This ain't for the faint of heart. This ain't for the faint of heart. Listen, I just told y'all early this morning was on a nationally syndicated show. Had to wake up earlier to be on a nationally syndicated show. Then I'm on with y'all. Then I'm homeschooling. Then I'm answering client emails. Then I'm writing. Then I'm doing some more stuff. It don't stop. But in every stretch of the moment, we did not talk about me. In every stretch of the moment, all we talked about was my service to others. And the more I serve, the more I'm blessed. So that $38 million in a year, easy work. Easy work. That's the formula. That's the formula. All right. I love y'all. That's it. I'm done. That's it. I gotta get ready. I got 3 minutes. You know what I mean? I got 3 minutes. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with me. You know what I'm saying? The Ash Cash Show every morning, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to the news tomorrow. We'll talk about how Trump be dumping them taxes tomorrow. That man a gangster. I don't care what y'all say. That man a gangster. Yo, we gonna talk about tomorrow. Yo, I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow in God's will, inshallah. Tomorrow, same time, same place. My daughter giving me that look. She like, yo, I'm trying to do work, B. My fault, y'all. My daughter giving me that look. I gotta go. I love y'all. Same time.